Human fascination with gold is as old as recorded history. 1792, the United States Congress passed the Mint and Coinage Act that established a fixed price of gold in terms of U.S. dollars. 15 August 1971, a number of attempts were made to salvage the gold standard. 2011, the foundation of the Gold Standard Banking AG, one of the most successful companies which specializes in the trade of minerals and precious metals worldwide. There's a global distribution network for industrial minerals and metals in more than 120 countries. 2020, GSB presents new cutting-edge products and services. Blockchain gold asset LBMA price connected, ready to be traded on a stable rate directly on our exchange. It is using the most advanced decentralized blockchain protocol, safe, cost-efficient, and fast. Digital G999 card, the safest way to secure your digital blockchain assets. Use our new digital card at the size of a credit card to pay the merchants. Gold point of sale. If you are a gold bullion dealer, this is the best way to increase your sales. Our community will trade digital gold to pick up it physically. You can directly exchange the tokens and transfer fiat into your bank account. GSB consists of GSB Gold, International Business Blockchain Platform, Universal Gold Merchant, and Gold Standard Digital Bank. We invite you to discover our products and services. You can pay using our decentralized blockchain solution, everything and everywhere. Register now. Find out more about GSB on our website, g999main.net.
Switch from crypto to fiat to non-regulated and regulated.
Welcome to the Lydian world. The blockchain game where you can earn, learn, and have fun. 2022, the world has changed, the internet changed, and the rise of the blockchain changed the entire industry and forced us to rethink. Blockchain gaming became the day-to-day opportunity to generate income. Some chase the mining, while others are doing the trading. The pursuit of our unlimited incoming resources has begun. Whatever it takes, leaving behind the unknown and embracing the new technology, the new era, the Lydian world. Here, the unlimited income resources are waiting to be claimed, but not without our engagement. We are the driving force of the Lydian world. We are the Lydians. The strategy is entirely in our hands, and we can choose which citizenship to get in order to build a future for our beloved ones. Passionate about mining or in need of a crypto-friendly credit card, a highly active trader who needs extra guidance, a developer who wants to promote his project, or a society-educated gamer who aims to make profits out of his own NFT shop and enjoys the time gaps with the Telegram trivia. You are connecting to the Lydian world incoming resources. Every single action of more than already 350,000 citizens is distributing rewards into Lydian world. Every time a card is swiped, every time an NFT transfer is completed, while you play, even while you sleep, Lydian world rewards you. It continues with a new vision, but do you know what marks the success? Perseverance, imagining the unimagined, and above all, possessing your own piece of virtual land to transform a grand idea into a grand reality. Pick a land. Press a button. Up you go. Behold your decentralized property, built to stand the test of time. Open your own business and share it with the others. From outwards to the city center area, until zone by zone, the city is taken over by its citizens. Multiple digital businesses rise alongside. A new era of luxury, shopping arcades, medical offices. Throw open their doors to an unlimited era, the blockchain. But something is missing. The design of your building is a way to define your own business, where you can approach your own digital architect. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. After all, with the power to create and trade, whoever holds the land NFT shapes the city forever. So, what is your vision?
All right, greetings everyone. Good morning on this beautiful Monday morning, May the 8th. Oh man, and we're excited, man. So we made it through the first 8 days or the first 7 days of the month of May, and it has been extremely well. We are just excited, family. We are in an opportunity that is so massive, so lucrative, that it's hard for us to attain, just calm ourselves down and stay calm with this information. And so, but what we like to do as New Millennium Bankers Forward Money Network, we like to show stories. We like to tell you what's going on in the financial world, what's going on in the banking sector, specifically now. So we want to give you the signs of this banking system that is falling. And I don't want nobody to think Forward Money Network, we are not a deliverer of bad news. However, in the midst of this bad news, right, we're just telling you, as Robert Kiyosaki say, the good thing, the bad things, and the ugly things about money and about this banking system. We're just telling you this, right? Now, this is a bad situation that's going on right now, but we are bringing to you the good side of it, because whenever it's a crisis, it's always opportunities. And we right now are offering one of the biggest financial opportunities that you probably will ever see in your lifetime in the midst of all of this chaos. So thank y'all for tuning in. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Forward Money Network. Subscribe to our team channel, New Millennium Bankers, and follow us on all social media platforms, Forward Money and New Millennium Bankers. So let's jump straight into this, family, because we don't want to waste no time. We're going to take a look at the cryptocurrency market. So what is the cryptocurrency market doing? The cryptocurrency market cap is at $1.1 trillion. The market cap decreased by 3.15% over the last day. And if you go back and if you can find all of the crypto mornings that we have did on Monday mornings, the crypto market always been for the most part, be down because a lot of traders liquidate their funds, and the people who are living on crypto income or living on crypto profits, they liquidate their funds starting Friday night, and it goes all the way through to the next week. So as tomorrow, Wednesday, it'll start to go back up because more trading will go on, more holding will go on. So let's take a look at the top cryptocurrency markets. Coins until we before we get into our main topic for today. Bitcoin is trading at $27,805 in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is down 4%. Ethereum is trading at $1,854 in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is down 3.21%. Binance is trading at $316, and it is down 2.57% in the last 24 hours. Now let's go and take a look at the G999 blockchain. Now, family, we want y'all to know that we're literally like 4 days to our Dubai events. We got like 4 days of events taking place in Dubai this week, starting on Friday, May the 12th. So if you're in the Dubai area, if you're going to Dubai, this is historical. If you're not going, then don't worry. But all I'm going to tell you, if you're not going, you might want to reconsider these coins right here. You might want to reconsider. There's going to be some new innovations come out on our technology, on our blockchain. It's going to be new payment solution debit card, crypto debit card. It's going to be new certificates coming by. We'll talk about the certificates a little later, but that's all going to be some new things coming. And whenever something new comes, it's always a learning curve. It's always a learning like pause. But us as being not the leaders, but the ones who the top promoters of it, we always get the information. We always read it thoroughly, make sure we comprehend it, and then we keep pushing like nothing stops. So it's not going to slow Ford Money Network down. It might slow you down. It might slow other teams down because we get the information, strive to comprehend what we're reading, and we keep rolling because we understand this is that type of business. You feel me? This is that type of business. However, our products only make you money. Regardless, all products only make you money. Like if you had got the G999 coin last week, you'd be up almost 12%. You'd have been a major profit. All right. So let's take a look at it. And this is the third event since we launched GS Partners. We had an event where in 2021 where we put our ecosystem on the Burj Khalifa. Y'all have seen that video. I still show that video on a regular basis. It's such a powerful video, and we don't really understand the dynamics of what happened. All right. That year we had the event in the Burj Khalifa. All right. That was 2021. Then 2022 and 2021, we launched, because see, in 2021, we was less than a year old. Our chairman of the board gave away $3.5 million at that event. We had our ecosystem projected on the Burj Khalifa for 3 nights. Then we also rolled out a tokenized real estate hotel that's in Dubai, and we're getting paid for the next 5 years, 14% every 60 days. That's still happening now. All right. So you can still go to the market on our exchange and get the XLTs, right? But that's for another topic. But that's what, and then we launched Lydian World, but pre-launched Lydian World. We pre-launched Lydian World, our metaverse, right? Then in 2022, last year, May, the same very year, last year, we had our second event. I forgot what venue it was at, but it wasn't at the Burj Khalifa. And that's when we brought on our broker. That's when we brought on our tech trading software. That's when we brought on these metaverse certificates that we have currently right now. That's when we brought all of that out. So it was a learning curve and new. But once we got it, as Dirt Zalman say, 3 clicks to happiness. Where else can you go? Put some money in, press a few buttons, and get paid in the next 7 days. Income off your money. Where can you go and do that, family? Just asking. Where else can you go and do that? All right. So now we're going back for the 3rd time. So what's going to come about now? We talking about some more real estate projects in the metaverse, more real estate cities in our metaverse to open up for land acquisition, NFTs, new card. I mean, it's a whole lot of other stuff. New certificates. It's a whole lot of other stuff. So let's take a look at the G999 coin. The G999 coin, it is up 11.90%, trading at nearly 0.6 of a penny. Against Bitcoin, is up nearly 13%. Against Ethereum, is up nearly 12%. Coin market cap, say our market cap is still over $100 million. And you can see how the coin has been going. Stayed steady and went down, went back up. And then we had our release of this event going to take place. The release of our event, we had an article placed on CoinMarketCap to let the world know about what's going to take place. So as we see here, Lydian World launched the new metaverse game on May the 14th, 2023 at the Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai. This was just posted 3 days ago. So you can go to CoinMarketCap, just type in G999, and then it's right there. And you got the table of contents. With this article is talking about new opportunities. It's talking about Lydian Lines and Lydian Status. Lydian Lines is a non-liquid token, and Lydian Status is a liquid token, a cryptocurrency. Dubai launch event on May the 14th. Virtual reality and blockchain technology. This is what it's talked about, and you got other articles up here that's showing, man, that's going on. But listen, family, this is huge. So we're up here, and you can go and read this article. I'm not going to bore you with the reading of this article, but I just wanted to show you that. So we are almost there, and I hope you're ready, family. If you're in, I hope you're ready. All right, it'll always be, like I said, for the most part, it'll be a learning curve. I don't think we're going to have that hiccup this month, though. That's just my humble opinion. I don't think we're going to have it this time, though, right? Because we're going in 3 years in, and income that is being made from the average person in GS Partners is ridiculous, man. It probably has never been a network marketing structured business. It never been one over the blockchain. We know that. So it never been a network marketing structured business over the blockchain. Never with that referral plan, with that leverage, with that affiliate market. They ain't never been on the blockchain. All right. Not to last this long. Never happened. All right. And it has probably never been a network marketing company, period, that have this many people that can come and saying they're making $20,000 to $30,000 per month. We got probably thousands in our ecosystem that probably can come and do a story and their testimony and tell you they making $20,000 to $30,000 a month or better. That probably has never happened. So we are making history already as it goes. But so go to CoinMarketCap, just put in G999 coin. You can go look at the status of our coin and what's going on, and you can get this article so you can read that article. All right, but let's get into our topic, because our topic today, yes, we're talking about the banks. Why y'all talking about the banks, brother? It seems like that's all y'all talking about right now. Well, this is so huge. All right, we don't want to do like control media do. We don't want to overlook it. We don't want to just give you a segment on it and then don't talk about it no more, because this is another major bank, but it's a smaller bank. Silicon Valley was a major bank, but it wasn't the top, one of the biggest banks. It's connected though, but Silicon Valley won. They bailed Silicon Valley out. JP Morgan just bought First Republic Bank. This is all happening in the midst of opportunities. So we just bringing this information, letting you see, letting you stay on point, helping you to stay on point with what is going on with this financial system, family. The banks are having this problem. Do y'all know this is a United States economy problem? And it ain't just the United States alone. It ain't just the United States alone. This is having an effect all over the world, all over the planet. This is having that type of effect. So we're just saying, what are you doing to survive the fall of the United States dollar? And for some of the influencers on social media, so-called conscious, we know that you in love with this system. You in love with the central system. See, you can't be a revolutionary on one end, all right, and then try to uphold this system. Listen, family, we don't know what it's going to look like and what's going to happen when the dollar falls. But the dollar's going to fall. It's happening. But I can't tell you and predict to you what everything. I can give a guess, but that's all it'll be. It'll just be me calculating and formulating a guess about what is going to happen in America when the dollar falls. I don't know. I don't even want to take a guess, but it's going to happen. And it ain't going to happen. It is happening, and it's by design. The international bankers, from my study and from what I have heard and seen and read, it looked like they crashed the dollar completely way back in 2008. But like I said, the dollar was so strong and the military might of America was so strong, they could still force everybody to use their falling paper and force all the countries to use it. But now that time has come where these nations are not afraid of America's military might no more. They're not. They're not afraid of NATO any longer. So this is where we, the little people, the working people, the average people, right, the normal person, and especially us in our community, the Black community, we don't have a dog in the fight. We need to get clean out of the way. We need to get out of the way of the war. We need to get out of the way of the fall of America. We've been at the bottom. We're still at the bottom. Now it's time to get out of the way. But it's really time for us to come together, find an economic program that we can get busy on, and get busy and don't worry about what did this happen? What did this? Don't worry about that, right? Because if you do a bunch of what ifs, that means you ain't going to do nothing. Now you're afraid. So you're just going to hold your paper in the bank. We telling you what's going to happen. This ain't a what if. This is a matter of when. Okay? This is a matter of when, family. So we just sounding the alarm. We just sounding the alarm. We just giving you a divine reminder, a divine warning to do what? Get your funds out of these banks. If you have 401ks, if you have an IRA, if you have a pension, if you have a retirement plan, you better not be afraid to pull those funds now. Accept the penalty, whatever the tax is. I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. Well, brother, sound like you're giving financial advice. You can't disclaim it with that. Well, I can. I'm a real wealth builder. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm staying up front. I'm a new millennium banker. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a legalized CPA. I'm none of that. I'm not a tax expert, nor do I desire to be one. All right. However, I am a new millennium banker. I am a real wealth builder. I'm just telling you what I would do if I was in your situation. because you can take the chance and say, I don't know nothing about this. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know where to go. Okay, cool. Figure that out. But in the meantime, pull your funds, get them on a card or get them. It's best to get them digital so you can do something digital, right? And so you need to get the funds on the card, a bank card, a debit card, whatever. All right. And you find something in that you're comfortable with. Some people saying it's real estate. Be careful. All right. I know a lot of people want to buy real. For instance, let's see. Say you go and buy some rental property or two, because you don't have a lot of money, so you can only buy a few. Okay, when the currency collapse, we're gonna have to use something to barter. We don't know what we're gonna be using, right? I would take my chances with cryptocurrency because of the way cryptocurrency, things can be priced in crypto. Things can be priced in gold, but we don't know how this is gonna look. All right. However, it's not going to be priced in dollars anymore, not going to be priced in euros anymore. That's coming to an end. You do know that. All right. So, well, I just got to find something to do. I got to find, because see, if you got these rental properties, right, and I'm nowhere near knocking real estate. And it's like when we talk about this, people think that like we bad, oh, you bash real estate. No, this is being logical. If you got rental properties, so you're going to sell your whole rental properties, a piece of your property for what? For bread, for milk, for water? That's what you're going to do? Because land in real estate is not what? It's not a medium of exchange unless you put it on the blockchain. That's a whole nother topic there. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother stream. Unless you can put real estate on the blockchain, can it then be used similar as a medium of exchange? But if you don't have it on the blockchain, it ain't even possible. Because if you can't own a 5,000 square home that's your rental property, right, and sell me an inch of it, let me give you a bread, and you say, what you gonna say? Well, okay, this corner in this room right here, you own it. What I'm gonna do with that? You feel me? Now, if you was to know how to tokenize this real estate and put it on the blockchain, then you could give me inches of it, give me square feet of it. You could. So with the real estate, you had to give me like a whole room. Like, this is your room. This is your office. This is your living room. You had to split it up like that. So it ain't gonna work. That's what it means. It's not gonna work. It have to be put on the blockchain. And the average realtor knows very little about the blockchain and definitely don't know how to tokenize a project, a building, or property. So that's what we're saying. But if you're talking about farming land, that's producing land, okay, that might be good because you can plant food and garden and do all that stuff there and grow food. So you can always have something that you can sell off on the land. That might be cool. But how hard is that? How long does it take? So I'm just saying. You want to get caught out like that? I don't know. What if the dollar fall? You got the land, the farmland, but you ain't producing nothing on it yet. Then it ain't gonna do you no good. You feel me? So we need to be connected to something that has the ability and the potential to be a medium of exchange. That's why we're so excited about cryptocurrency. That's why we're excited about gold, because you can use these things as a medium of exchange. But we're bringing these stories to you to wake you up, to let you know your decision need to be sped up, because this stuff is coming out almost every other day. Something is happening. So let's get into it. Shares of smaller lenders sink once again, reviving fears about the banking sector. Now, I didn't write this. All right. So I'm going to just read that again. Shares of smaller lenders sink once again, reviving fears about the banking sector. Now, I think it went back up again, but I think the stock went back up, but it went down tremendously. But check this out. For Western Signature, for Western Alliance Bank is displayed at its headquarters in downtown Phoenix on April 27, 2023. Shares in smaller lenders as such as Western Alliance and PacWest are sinking. Now I want y'all to understand. Look at this. We just gonna really just read this part right here. Oh no, it had another one. Oh no, we got another one. We're gonna read this page. We're gonna read this page right here, and we're gonna go down to tell you something. Now we want you to hear that, and we're gonna stop right there when we get here. Let's go. Hours after J.P. Morgan Chase took over First Republic Bank, Jamie Dimson. Now, I want y'all to, now I want y'all to understand. Listen to what he said here, but just a few weeks ago, he said the total opposite. But now he coming back on the stand. So who got to him to make him clean up what he said? Hours after J.P. Morgan Chase took over First Republic Bank, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of the largest lender in the United States, called an end to the bank turmoil that had enveloped the country's smaller lenders since March. Now, he said that it's over. This part of the crisis is over, he told Wall Street analysts. Days later, there are signs that instead of it being over, the turmoil in the banking sector may be entering a new phase. Now, just weeks before he said this, he just said it wasn't over. He said the opposite. The same person. And he's the CEO of J.P. Morgan Chase right now. So who got to him and made him say, hey, man, you didn't went public talking about the banking crisis is not over. What are you doing? Go clean that up, man. You can't be out here talking like that. All right. The sale of First Republic after a brief government takeover early on Monday had marked the third bank failure in 2 months after Silicon Valley and Signature Bank, and don't forget Silvergate Bank, don't forget Credit Suisse out of Europe. Markets initially breathed a sign of relief on Monday, but the relief did not last long. Shares of a slew of regional banks, including most predominantly PacWest Bancorp and Western Alliance Bancorp, have fallen sharply in recent days as Wall Street worries over lenders could be vulnerable to bank runs. Could be vulnerable to bank runs. We've been telling y'all that. We've seen a run in the crypto space and it crashed in the exchange. But we haven't experienced a run over here in America on a bank just yet. Yeah, we did. First Republic Bank. That was a run. Those people that was a high-end net worth people had their money in First Republic Bank and they pulled their money and it failed. And JP Morgan had to buy it. Because they want to keep it afloat. They don't want the crisis to get out of hand. Right? So that's when the big banks come in and JP Morgan is the biggest. Then you got Bank of America, then the crooks, Wells Fargo. The sell-off on Thursday alone, PacWest slumped just over 50%, while Western Alliance lost 38%. The sell-offs come even though there are no signs of widespread problems in the small banking sector, and despite repeated reassurance by top regulators, including the Federal Reserve and the lenders themselves. But check this out. Here's what's happening with smaller banks. I want y'all to get this, because we in this banking sector, we provide this type of information. We provide similar services, right? To this, we just do it over the blockchain. And this is a question that always comes up. Is my money going to be FDIC insured? Your money ain't FDIC insured with your bank. Listen to this. Just like the three failed banks, many of the smaller banks and regional banks being targeted have a lot of deposits, you hear that, that are too large to be insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC. So your money is not insured. Because you might think your money is, but if it's a run, all of the money go in there. So the FDIC has to take into account for all. They don't do individual. They do it when it's a major run, a major collapse for the entire balance sheet of these banks. And they don't have enough money to cover that. That's what they're saying. And this is what we've been telling you. Because the FDIC, they saying that per depositor, they only is insuring up to $250,000. But the question we need to ask ourselves, if we don't have that type of money in the bank, and most of us don't, what are they supposed to be insuring my money from, though? Like what? Oh, bank runs? Oh, the bank itself? But my money is not safe from the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, the local PD, the county PD. They not the county sheriff department. My money not insured from those entities. So the FDIC is a whole fraud. That's a fraud. You feel me? That's a whole smoke and mirrors. Investors also worry about unrealized losses in lenders' portfolios, including government bonds. Remember, we talk about bonds on Project Exodus 10,000. If you haven't been coming to our Project Exodus 10,000 event, you might need to start coming, because we've been talking about these bonds that have lost value since the Fed started raising interest rates aggressively last year. See, the Fed, they are taking the dollar. And Jerome Powell going to get the blame for it, but it's a shadow banking person behind him. He don't call and really make the calls. All right. They are also concerned about banks' exposure to commercial mortgages. Wow. That are vulnerable as offices across the country remain vacant. How many commercial buildings in your city is open and available right now? What are they trying to lease it, sell it, or it's just empty? Wall Street feels these banks wouldn't be able to withstand a big outflow of deposits if customers left for the perceived safety of bigger banks. A lot of the investors betting against these smaller lenders are short sellers. That is, those who are literally betting regional bank shares are going to go lower. The banks have responded by trying to convey to their customers and investors that they are well capitalized. In a statement, PacWest, which has 70 branches, mainly in California, said that it had actually seen an increase in core deposits while saying its cash holdings and available financing exceeded the amount of its uninsured deposits. This is Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Federal Board of the Federal Reserve, but he is not in control. He's a employee. He works for the ones who are in control. They tell him what to do, even if he actually know who they are. But he probably do, because he's also a Zionist Jew. All right. Yeah, it's all a pyramid scheme, family. You're looking at the biggest pyramid scheme on the planet. All right, so family, take this information, do whatever you're going to do with it, but it's important. But before we go, we want to take you and we want to show you a better plan and something that you can act on right now so you can benefit. So let us take the quick time to show a quick commercial, and then we're going to come back and get into this. Stay tuned, family.
The origins of life in the universe. First stages in human evolution. First simple technologies that started making our life easier. glad to introduce our multi-ecosystem. Here, the rewards generated thanks to the fees applied to each service or product behind an income resource such as staking pools, credit card swipe commissions, mining fields, assisted trading, non-fungible tokens marketplace, interactive airdrops, mainnet masternodes, trivia games, etc. Available on platforms and devices. More than 3 million users expected by the end of 2022 could reach a milestone of $5 billion in total resources. Lydian World, the place where you can explore, earn, and have fun.
All right, that's Lydian World, but we're not going to go into Lydian World today. We're going to go into the main platform, which is GS Partners. GS Partners is the marketing arm and trademark name of Gold Standard Bank. Gold Standard Bank is a telecommunication blockchain fintech institution. And Gold Standard Partners is the marketing arm to that institution. So the metaverse is the metaverse as a separate platform, and the metaverse is a whole nother different whatever, right? I'm talking about, it's a lot to unpack with that. However, the bridgeway or the entryway for your best benefit is to come through GS Partners. All right. It's not the same platform, but they are connected. All right. So we have our certificates. Olympia series certificates. This is the third series of certificates that we have. Our first series was called tier certificates, and then they was only doing crypto mining, and then we came out with the planet series certificates, and they were doing crypto mining and also broker, but they didn't have the trade. They didn't have the trade, but they did have the broker. So now we came out in July of last year, our Olympia series certificates, which has Meta certificate, Meta portfolio, and Meta trade, or Meta broker. So these certificates here, this is 8 of them. These particular certificates are about to be discontinued on the 14th of May. However, you can get as many as you can get until then, and they will still work as they work now. And how do they work? Well, they work as a savings account, you can say, and they work with a portfolio, with an active live portfolio. So if I come here to, I got ready to withdraw a compound. All of these certificates here are ready to compound, I withdraw. All of them are ready to compound, I withdraw. How many of them is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 certificates right now, all with rewards waiting on me to take action. So this one here, this is a Hermes certificate, 1,000 price. 1,000 price is the saving. 1,000 load is the portfolio. However, I have over $3,000 in this portfolio working in the market, and the performance on this one is set at high. Well, how do you put in that? And is that where they gave me a bonus of $2,250 on top of my 1,000 into the portfolio. So off the savings price, I'm getting a fixed rate of return rewarded to me at 4.15% weekly on the 1,000. That's $41.50. So if you don't compound a withdrawal, where it's just going to keep adding to the reward that's ready to compound a withdrawal. Because if you look at it, this certificate here is literally paying me or generating like $6 a day. Like $6 a day. And I had an option to withdraw it, send it to my dashboard, and I can liquidate it, turn it into cash, compound it, and add it to my portfolio. So that's one Hermes, that's two, that's three, four, and here's the Artemis. Now the Artemis doesn't pay 4.15%. It pays 1.38% on 250. It's 250 saving, 250 deposit portfolio. Right? And the 250 are the portfolio side, works in the market that is market dependent, that's not fixed. It's not fixed. It pays up to 6% per quarter. Per month. But it's paid out quarterly. So it's $4.92 here. Hey, what the hell? I compound that. All right. I can reset and it's going to change. Say my date is 7 days from now, which will be on the 15th. Right? So let's go back. That's all the Hermes that I did. Here go another Hermes. Here's my Apollo certificate. This Apollo certificate pays $207.50 per week. Look at the market over here. It's over 20,000 in this certificate from 10,000. So the money has already doubled in 5 months because I just got this one and loaded it January the 1st of this year. So in 5 months, my money has already doubled. All right. And right now I have $296.42 ready to compound and withdraw. I'm not doing neither. I'm letting it build up. Because I can. We play with these things like that. Here go another Artemis with another $4.92. So what I'm gonna do with this one, just to show you, I'm gonna send that $42.92 to my dashboard. That's G Euro. It's gonna go there instantly. All right. So I withdrew and started compounding that. Not just loaded this the other day. So I'm gonna get a notification that the G Euro has hit my dashboard, as you see right there. Bam, and I can turn the G Euro into USD Tether. Simple process, family. It's so simple. All right, there go another Hermes. Here's an Aphrodite. Aphrodite is 2,500 savings, 2,500 portfolio, 5,000 total. This one pays $103.75 per week. I have $148.21 ready to compound. I'll withdraw. I'm not going to do neither. Last week on the 28th of April, a little over a week ago, I compounded $177.86 into the portfolio. And this is just documentation, family. So here go two more Artemis. Both of them with $4. Well, this one with $4.92. So I'm gonna compound this one. So this right here beat the banks in I don't know how long it'll take you to get 1.38% out your bank. I really don't. I can't even do the math on it. It'll take so long. So this one here is another $4.92. Because remember, this certificate, this savings account is paying 1.38% per week on 250. The other 250 is in the market. So I'm gonna withdraw that. But this certificate has over $500 in it already. So I'm gonna withdraw that. It's gonna go to my wallet. I'm gonna get another notification that it's going. Okay, just there. And family, we get paid to share this plan. Here go my notifications over the last couple hours. 10 hours ago. That's too long. What's going on? 10 hours ago, 3 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour, 29 minutes, 29 minutes, 29 minutes, 26 minutes, 26 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 seconds ago. So this is just showing how we are earning instant income by showing people how to save, how to grow their money. That's all we're doing. We're showing people how to save, how to grow their money at a high rate. And our team is growing fast. So family, we just showing you what we're doing. You can come in and save with us, or you can continue to do what you're doing, and you're going to continue to get what you're getting. So we're coming as a reminder, as a safety net for you to experience high leverage, high yields on your money, all powered by our blockchain. So with that being said, family, please get with the person that shared this video with you. And we thank y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all tomorrow for a brand new Crypto Morning. Stay tuned. Plug in, plug your people in, share this information with everybody need to see, because it's happening. So with that being said, family, we are out of here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is the real deal.
This is by far the place that you want to be. When you hear Let's Go Weekend again, Let's Go Weekend 12, you need to be here. Because you're going to learn everything you need to learn about how to take your assets and put them to work, as well as build your business.
The Dr. Tigers is salute you.
Yes, sir.